Hello everyone, I'm George Taylor from ImagiNERDing, and on this video we're going to explore the holiday offerings at Busch Gardens Tampa. Once you're in the park, make sure to grab a show schedule to see if there's anything that you want to see first.
Thank you.
In the Christmastown area, where Gwazi used to be, sniff sniff, they've set up a Christmas area with cozy little cabins offering different holiday-themed food and beverages. And I must admit, it was hard to stay away from a few of them, and my wallet was a little disappointed in me. Moving along. There's also a wonderful little model train setup that's the perfect height for the little ones to hang out and see. But everyone will enjoy seeing this holiday tradition of the family train set up around the tree. All aboard! As you walk throughout the park, you'll be mesmerized and charmed by the lights that are everywhere. Unlike most of the other Central Florida parks, Busch Gardens Tampa decorates the entire park. Well, most of the entire park. So there are lights in most every area, except for a few small lands, which is okay. And it really reminded me a lot of Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, which has, hands down, one of the best holiday light presentations that I've ever seen. The Sesame Street Safari Fun area is charming year-round, but I wasn't ready for how wonderful it looked, all decked out in holiday cheer. But it's a great time just to meander the path to the Bird Gardens and Stanleyville for more holiday lights and cheer. Elmo's Holiday Wish was adorable, and the kids are just going to love this show. Make sure you get there early for a special photo op and a hug from the stars.
That's one of Papa's favorite tunes. We know. Okay, now I will teach you the song in Spanish. All you have to know is the word cascabel. That means jingle bells. Oh, so instead of singing jingle bells, whiskey.
The Christmas on Ice show was very well done, and the skaters are extremely talented. It's a 25-minute production with holiday favorites and a modern twist on a song or two that everyone will enjoy. And my advice is to make sure you see this show early to avoid the crowds, because you really want to spend your time after dusk to enjoy the park at night. There is a light tunnel near the Skyway ride by the Congo section that was new for me as a holiday experience. It did cause a traffic jam at a few points, but it was really enjoyable. Now heed the warnings. though it can cause motion sickness and seizures, so be careful. And at one point, I did feel a wee bit dizzy, but it was still a neat experience. Especially, it does change every few minutes, so stick around and hang out. And don't forget to hop into the gift shops to see if any of the merchandise tickles your fancy. Busch Gardens Tampa offers the Jingle Bell Express every evening. It's a shortened version of the train that only stops at the Nairobi station for a round trip that lasts about 15 minutes. During the trip, the lights on the train are dimmed and holiday music is played for a festive and boisterous sing-along. You get through about 6 or 7 songs, depending on how many animals that are still out on the savannah. And it can also get pretty windy the later on in the evening that it is. But it's still a fun way to bring some holiday cheer and enjoy time with loved ones. And you get some nice views of the lights in the park. And trust me, no one cares how loud or off-key you might be singing. It's all about enjoying yourselves.
Once again, just remain seated.
Rudolph's Winter Wonderland is near the Nairobi train station, and it's where you'll find Santa's house and more holiday-inspired treats. And those wonderful gumdrop trees. I love those so much. Penguin Point is the walkway, and it has some great photo ops along the way.
What I want for Christmas.
at the Serengeti Overlook Courtyard, where the Cheetah Hunt roller coaster is located, they have the Carol of the Bells. This is a short 5-minute presentation with lights and music synchronized to the central tree and the Serengeti building. It repeats every 10 or 15 minutes from dusk until the park closes. So if you miss it, just head on back or hang out for a few minutes. You're going to see it again. Don't forget just to spend some time meandering and enjoying all of the holiday lights, even as you exit the park. Busch Gardens Tampa doesn't do a big finale fireworks show, so there's not one big rush moment to get out of the park. Take your time and enjoy the lights. And don't forget to look up when you're leaving to see the animated displays on the buildings at the entrance and the exit of the park. It's really charming and a nice place to stop for a few moments before you head out into the wilds of the parking lot. Well, it's not that bad unless you got to take the tram or you're walking, because that can get pretty hairy. Have you visited Busch Gardens Tampa for the holidays? Leave me a comment and let me know what you think about the park's holiday offerings. I would love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get updates and new videos about Disney parks, Universal, Busch Gardens, and lots of other amusement parks. I'm George Taylor from ImagiNERDing, and I hope to see you in the parks.